Hey guys, your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and I'm back with another reaction to Motherland. We are now on episode 3, which is called A Biddy's Life. I know it has been a minute, guys. I'm sorry this upload was a little bit later than planned, but as you can see, new area because I moved. New place. So very, very busy couple of weeks for me. And yeah, there was no suitable place for me to be filming before now, so my apologies that things are a little bit slower, but we finally have at least the recording area is now set up and ready to go so I can do my filming again and actually get back into the groove slowly as I get my life back together. So yeah, that's basically what's been going down. So again, sorry, this should have been out earlier this week, but we did the best we could. So anyways, on to episode 3. On the last episode, we saw the girls kind of, and the girls meaning the girls, the Bellwether trio, they're starting to slowly but surely find their groove. They're starting to do their forming exercises. You know, there's the 3 areas of group building, which is like storming, norming, and performing. They stormed in episode 1. They were forming in episode 2. And hopefully now we're going to see some performing out of the 3 of them now that they've kind of figured out what each other's triggers are. They kind of know a little bit more about each other's history. They're starting to understand each other a little bit better. So I'm not sure with a title like this. I honestly have no idea what this episode could be about. I mean, Biddy. I mean, from my understanding, that refers to like, that's usually what they refer to as like an old lady. Like they'll be like, oh, that old Biddy over there. That's the only time I've heard of that, but maybe it's a name of somebody. We're not quite sure. The last thing we kind of ended on with the last episode was the spree spy that's inside of Fort Salem telling them that she was ready to be extracted along with who I'm assuming is Rael. And whoever was running things with the balloon avatar basically brought her closer and said, listen, smack, smack, remember you're not in charge here. So without further ado, let's get into the episode. Alright. Gloves. Someone's about to get murdered. Oh, never mind. Oh, you don't look good, ma'am. Is this the old Biddy? Y'all, if I'm this old, I'm not standing to attention for nobody. You want to stand attention to me. Could they get more uncomfortable beds? Like, I'm pretty sure they've got, like, arthritic joints and stuff. Like, you can't just be putting them in old cots. Oh, no. Who's coming? More witches? Dudes! Dudes.
Welcome back to Fort Salem.
It's good to be home.
I'm sorry, I always remember him from Spartacus.
Men.
And I really hated him in Spartacus. Boys. Should have known.
Let's go.
Girls. Wow, wow. Rein it in, girl. Rein it in, Tally.
Close your mouth.
Right? Like, Tally's legit drooling on these boys. Oh, he's cute. Oh, interesting. So is this like a mating ritual? I mean, I keep wondering how they keep making more witches since it seems to only be women.
Can anyone tell me why Craven is excelling right now?
Because she saw the men and got all charged up.
Maybe.
That is correct, Swipe.
There you go.
There's going to be a lot of energy around here for the next few days, all the way through Beltane. Take the energy, channel it into the work. It will make you better, stronger.
Whoever thought that hormones could be helpful, girl? Okay. Dating no hot. Ooh, why? All people about to die at the pool, ain't they? Oh, he's spree. Okay, so guys can cast too. All right. Let go. Oh, no, not the old man. He didn't do nothing. Y'all move. Have you not learned anything about inflatable objects? Y'all, that is just not okay. No, don't jump in. Okay. See, now this is why black people don't do things near water. You feel me? Or is that even a dude? May not even be a guy. It might be a skin mask.
Sims!
Aww.
You are in the United States Army. Will you cry every time the spree attack? You are
Probably.
here to crush them.
She's human. You know, this would be especially hard because women are very emotional creatures. Like, we're all emotional, but like, we're so in touch with our emotions, you know? So to be like, yeah, just deal with it. You just saw heard a bunch of people died. Oh, well, like, we don't really work that way. It's just not us. Oh, so y'all saying that getting laid is the way to like forget your troubles? Wow. Tally, rein that in. Rein it in. She's like legit drooling. Look at this black man like, I don't even know what a lacrosse is. Why are you making it rain? For a wet t-shirt contest?
Hello, Scilla. Long time.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing here?
Someone you know?
Got tired of running. The real question is, what are you doing here?
Same.
Not the real Scilla?
I like my duty to.
Come on. But that's what happens when your girlfriend just disappears. You don't get to tell her all the things you wanted to say.
Right. Well,
That's not the real Scilla.
I hope that's true.
Or is it? I'm confused.
well, how did you know?
Okay, this is tripping me out because I'm just watching The Order on Netflix and that dude's on The Order and he's a werewolf and this is just too much.
What?
I'm at your service. I'll be...
That's exactly what most ladies want to hear from a guy. This man's smart.
Good attitude.
Oh my gosh. Like, if Tally was any thirstier, she would legitimately shrivel up into a raisin.
Very much so. Thank you, Witch Father.
But
Witch father?
Have time to have a drink with us?
Sounds horrible.
233 dead, 91 injured.
Look at all the women at this table. I'm so...
Object. Again. What I object to is your presumption of leadership and authority in matters that concern all of us equally.
Thank you.
Entonces creo que deberíamos rellenar nuestras copas.
Play on, play on. Learn, ladies, and watch. What's in the jar? It's a Fabergé egg with a song in it? Why does she look spooked? That's not good. Even more disturbing.
I know this sound.
Okay, want to share with the class?
Pretty sure we were even there by the end. You're from NorCal.
I was a hungry little thing, crawling all over the guy.
I think you ripped his pants off from the back.
Damn.
I did do that.
Damn.
If I thought that she intended to stand down herself, General Sharman.
Oh God. Oh dear. She ain't been looking good for a minute. As I thought. That's how she maintains her immortality. She sucks it out of those people. You want to bet those women that are all around her are probably like 25?
Sure you could. Everyone knows women are stronger than men.
Oh, that's the truest thing they've said on this show.
It's an incredible honor to be called, to be chosen out of thousands.
To have your life sucked away slowly? No thanks. Wow, the age is hitting her fast. Needs to start drinking that oil of Olay, ma'am. Oh, it shows your family line.
I read about it in Reveille.
That's cool. That's like Ancestry.com, but like with stitching.
You did the right thing when you answered the call, Tally.
Doesn't much matter if it was right or wrong at this point. You gotta live with it. Can y'all not make out right here, though?
Rael, you coming?
No, y'all go and take care of that.
Gotcha.
She's like, I don't want to be dripping at all of whatever y'all got going on right now. Yeah, why don't you put yours on there, Scilla? Wouldn't it be great?
Same lies that the Slice have been telling about this battle for the past 2 centuries.
Excuse me, this is not your story? Can you wait your turn?
And that charge was led by none other than Jem Bellwether.
Well, okay.
That's right. You give the black people their tings.
Is what a soldier does. That's what a bellwether does.
And game. There's no reason why y'all both can't be proud of your ancestors. I mean, clearly they both did some stuff.
We were all part of this loose network.
Dodge group. Dodgeball Dodgers. I really hope Rael is actually using her head because this is some BS. Like manipulation 101.
Know what to say?
Oh, you're about to get the life sucked out of you. Awesome.
Is there anything I need to bring?
Just your life essence? Hell. Nah, fam. They should be a refusal. No. She about to kill you.
I need to talk to you.
I can feel it.
The things you did, a person doesn't end up in the army.
Exactly. 'Cause it's not Scilla.
It hurts that you hate that.
Oh, I can't go with these manipulation tears. I really can't. Look at him. Look at this. Why are they all so stupid? She literally just told you she has somebody else in her life. And you think she's going to make out with you. Oh, you're going to make him kill himself.
Come on, show me.
As soon as it's ready.
What are we talking about here, kids?
Hey, watch this.
Okay. All the clothes are still on. We're all right. It's not that kind of surprise. Okay. You just make out with him already? Y'all clearly been hitting at it for a while.
I've been with you all day and I couldn't be happier about it.
Smooth.
So I'm just supposed to.
Je-like. Don't rip his pants off from behind. Despite what Anacostia said, that'd be very uncomfortable for him. And likely affect his performance. Her candle has dimmed. You've been kicked off of Survivor Island. See what she looked like? That's the way she's supposed to look. I told you she was like 25. Ardel's gotta go. I said this. She the devil and she behind Spree. I don't care what anybody say. You see this beautiful black girl? And you know why she chose a black girl, right? She chose a black girl because she knows that our youth is everlasting, okay? I bet you the black girl that's in her troop right now is probably like 85. Unfair. Why does she have to look young? What's wrong with her looking old? You is old, girl. You old as sin. Gonna find out her ex is dead. Please put this together. Please, Rael, tell me you're not this stupid. You're a healer. Fix him. Fix him. I feel like he's a little too far gone though, sweetie. Mm-hmm. $50 says she ain't gonna put that together neither. Alright guys, well that was the latest episode of Motherland, which was called A Biddy's Life, and interestingly enough, it actually didn't talk a lot about it. They didn't actually go into too deeply what's going on with those women, but my speculation that I had from episode 1 that her little cronies or whatever were actually feeding her, like she was drawing life force from them, was true. She's basically a succubus, and she's using these poor women who are, like I said, probably only like 25 years old, but literally drawing their youth energy out of them in order to maintain her so-called immortality and looking young, which I don't understand why she needs to look young. I feel like, you know, people already know she like 300 years old. So it's okay if she got a few age spots. You know what I'm saying? It's okay if she got a few wrinkles. Those things are nothing to be ashamed of. She ain't got to be drawing all that life force out of them so that they have to be looking all old and haggard. That's not cool. That's not all right. And the fact that she's got them brainwashed into thinking that there's somehow like this is some kind of noble service. No, it's not. She literally is draining your life force to look good. Like what? Anyway, maybe it's premature. Maybe there's more to it. Maybe she's also able to sap power from them on some level, I guess, and maybe she can use their magic too. But either way, it just feels very selfish. Like I just feel like she could find another way. But anyway, as I said, we actually did not get that much information into how it works or why and how they're selected. Like all of that was kind of left out. We just kind of got to see why she's got her crones around her. And I guess that's enough for us to understand that there's some more sinister stuff going on with Ardel. And again, I say sinister even though they're not really framing it that way. Like she was smart enough to know to turn it into something that sounds like you're doing something for the cause. But like I said, they're really just sacrificing their youth and their vitality to keep this one woman alive. Which again, maybe it's around the whole idea that she's a symbol for witch kind or whatever, but I don't know. I just personally can't get behind these poor girls literally giving up their lives. Because that girl who died, the Biddy who died, looked like she might have been, what, maybe 30? Maybe 40? And her life's over just like that. Like, it's not okay. But anyhow, outside of the Biddy's life, which like I said was very little, we got a little bit of, I guess, insight into potentially how more witches are created. It sounds like there are male practitioners. We heard the term witch father. First time I've heard that, which was creepy. I don't like the sound of that at all. But anyway, like, couldn't we call him a warlock or something? Isn't that what male witches are supposed to be called, or warlocks or something, or a sorcerer? But witch father? Anyway, it's a matriarchal world, so I guess we got to keep it sounding very feminine. We had him and the boys. Apparently these guys come from wherever that place was, and what is it called? I already forgot. Starts with a B. But apparently this is the way that these ladies get rid of their energy, as they put it. They got a lot of pent up energy because they're around women all the time, and for those who are into dudes, this is a way for them to channel that energy in a different way. Although it was an interesting thing that I thought about during this episode when it showed how like Tally was just killing it with the whole scrying thing, is that there was a book that came out a while ago. I wish I could remember the name of it, but long story short, it's about this guy who was a billionaire and some of the things he's learned around, you know, becoming a billionaire. And he basically said that people who are really, really like creative and very rich tend to be people who, men in particular, he was talking about men, were men that didn't give in to their sexual urges very commonly. Because he said that basically sexual energy is energy, right? Like, and if you channel it in other places, you can actually get more results. So basically he's saying that guys who don't go and like expend all their sexual energy in sex can actually use that energy and actually channel it into creativity, or channel it into physical things like working out or things like that. Like basically they can channel it somewhere else other than just sex. And that people who are really rich and very creative often use their sexual energy to channel it into their creative energy instead. I just thought it was kind of a cool parallel when I saw that with Tally, that she was taking all that pent up sexual energy and instead of expending it, she was channeling it into her scrying, and it made her like way more powerful. So I just thought that was a really cool kind of side thing that, you know, real life versus fiction. And then of course we saw more of Scilla. And again, I'm still the jury's out for me on Scilla, because I don't know if this girl with the faces is actually Scilla, or if it's just the spree plant that's taken over Scylla's persona or body. There's still some questions there, but she recognized her ex, so I don't know if that really is Scilla who potentially has swayed all the way to the spree, or if there's some kind of brainwashing going on there. But very sad for that poor boy, but hopefully this is the wake-up call that Raelle needs to start looking more closely at Scilla and realizing this is not just her being weird and defensive. She really does have a lot of secrets, and a lot of them are dark and dangerous. We also saw that massive meeting between all of it looks like the covens maybe across the world, and what they're trying to do. And apparently there's a lot of dissension in the ranks around Ardel, which I think is valid. And the fact that once again, she seems to be protecting Spree when everyone wants to move forward. I really want to know more about this secret sect that's got the new seeds no one's heard of. A lot of new things being introduced with not that many episodes left. So I'm very interested in seeing what's going to go down. I know there's a season 2, but I want us to cover some of the stuff in this season. So this is another great episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. Again, please leave all your comments and all the thoughts below. You know I love reading them and getting involved in that conversation with you. And if you like this video, please click like. And if you want to see more from this geeky face, go ahead and click subscribe. Until next time, see ya!